You can also bring this right ankle to the left thigh in order to come into half lotus position, if you're open enough to do that. So while we're in tree, you're focusing on lengthening your breathing, keeping your steady breath, maybe tucking the tailbone under a little, and keeping this knee working toward the back wall gently. Okay, so we're going to continue with our balancing posture without stepping out. If you can do that, if you need to step out, you can do that as well. Let's take this right knee into the chest and pull it in nice and tight. Now if you started rounding forward, you want to reestablish the length in your spine, and you want to straighten the standing leg. Still focusing on steady, long breath. From here, you have a lot of options. You can extend your leg forward. You can extend your leg out to the side. I'm going to guide us through one more balancing posture. Step out if you need to. Let's take this right ankle to the left knee, above the left knee. Hands come into prayer. Deep inhale. And then have a seat for a modified chair position. So you can keep this right foot flexed. You can sit as deep as you want. Keep your breathing steady. Keep your gaze gentle. And release what you don't need. Okay, so from here, let's come out of the posture, find your way back to Tadasana. We'll do one half sun salute, so you can inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold in all the way. Inhale halfway, fold in all the way. And then bring it all the way to standing. We'll go right into the other side. Finding your tall spine, strong legs, you can bring the left leg up for Vrikshasana. Again, same options. Be here for about 5 long breaths. You can always find your half lotus, or if you wanted to bring this foot anywhere else along the leg, that's fine. It can also be all the way down to the floor so that it's assisting in your support. Once you can bring it up here without losing your balance, that's where you want to be. Maybe tuck the tailbone under and work the left knee back. Long, even breaths in soft gaze and releasing what you don't need. Okay, so let's bring the left knee into the chest. You can straighten your standing leg. Full breaths. And again, you have the same options of extending out front, which I'll demonstrate here. You can take the toe, or you can take the inner outside of the foot and bring it forward. If you choose to do this, the most important part of this posture is still your spine. So if your leg does not extend fully and you can keep your spine, you want to just keep the knee bent. If you can extend fully, you can do that as well. From here, let's bring the left ankle above the right knee, hands in prayer, and then exhale, have a seat. Sitting as low as you want to. Finding your edge. And then releasing out of that. Good. So let's bring it to the front of the mat. We'll go through a few sun salutes. And just as a reminder, there's a lot of different sun salutes. I'll walk you through a version. And what I would like people to remember is just keeping with the breath and keeping the pain out of your sun salute, of course. When you lower down, you want to keep your elbows in tight. Okay? You have the option of baby cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog, which I'll demonstrate during our sun salutes. Okay? So you want to choose which is the best for you. Let's inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, fold in. Inhale halfway. Ground your hands, step it back, or maybe jump it back. And then lower down, knees, chest, chin. You can scoop your heart through. Inhaling to a baby cobra. This is all back strength. Let's press it back to downward facing dog. I'm going to take a full breath here. And then looking forward, you bring it forward, jumping or stepping, inhale halfway, fold in all the way, and bring it all the way to standing. Okay, we'll do that again. Adding on if you want to, fold in, inhale halfway, jumping or stepping back, and lowering down. You can inhale to full cobra, and then bring it back to your downward facing dog. One full breath here. And bring it forward at the end of your exhale. Inhale halfway, fold in, and bring it all the way to standing. Okay, do one more exhale, fold in, inhale halfway, bring it back to your plank and lower down. Inhale up. This is upward facing dog. Legs are off the mat. Press it back. Downward facing dog. And bring it forward, jumping or stepping. Inhale halfway. Fold in. And inhale all the way up. Okay, so from here, I'll walk us through some postures slowly, and then we can repeat them with a quicker pace, one breath per movement, okay? So let's inhale, bring it all the way up, and then exhale, fold in. Inhale halfway. You can either step back to downward facing dog, or you can go all the way through the vinyasa to your dog. Okay? From here, let's bring it into warrior one. So your right toes are going to turn out 45 degrees. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Keep it here. Back leg is really straight. Outer edge of the back foot is working down. This is where you might feel compression in your hip. You don't want to feel compression. Back out if you feel compression. Let's open it up, warrior two. So your whole arm is strong, including the triceps. You can look out over your left arm. Outer edge of the back foot is working down. You're breathing fully. Let's bring it into peaceful warrior. Left arm reaches up. Your right hand can reach down the back of your leg, or you can wrap around. Okay, triangle. Straighten the front leg and fold in. So you're reaching with your torso. You can ground this hand, but you don't want to use it for a lot of support. You want a rotation upwards. This arm can come up, or you can maintain that bind, and you can challenge your core here. Okay, extended side angle. You can bring the left elbow to the left knee, and bring this top arm in line with the leg. So ankle, hip, shoulder, hand in line. If you are collapsing here, you want to open up. So use your breath to open the shoulders, rotate upwards. There's a tendency to collapse in the hip too, so you want to maintain the strength around the hips. From here, let's round down. I'm going to pivot all the way down. Tuck the back toes, so you're in a lunge position. And from here, we can fold in and out of the front leg. So you're exhaling to fold in and straighten, inhaling back to your lunge. Just one more time. And we find ourselves back in the lunge position. Optional to push it forward for warrior three. Okay? So you press forward, lift the back leg, and arms come up. Maybe, totally optional. Standing leg and extended leg are straight. You're trying to square the hips to the floor. Then go ahead and release the hands, release the leg, and we bring it all the way through the vinyasa, or just step back to your dog. You have choices here. You can come into downward facing dog, or you can go to child's pose for a rest. You decide what you need. We'll go to the other side. So left toes turn out, right foot comes forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Back leg is really straight and strong. Outer edge of the back foot working down. Shoulders are low. We're going to open it up, warrior two. Pivot the feet. front foot intersects the back foot. Finding your edge, so going low, but not compressing in the hip. Breathing deeply. You can check your form. And then open it up, peaceful warrior. Let's straighten the front leg. Find your triangle. Keeping your bind or releasing the bind. Okay, extended side angle. Let's bring this right elbow to the right knee. If you know you're ready for it, right hand can come to the in or outside of the foot, or you can always take a bind. So a bind would look like this. A bind is going to help you rotate upwards toward the ceiling. It'll also help you push this right knee toward the side. So let's bring it down around the front foot, pivot the back foot, and then fold in and out here. A lot of breath, straightening and bending. Exhaling as you fold in, inhaling as you come forward. Okay, we'll find our lunge position. Optional to come forward, warrior three. Back leg is really straight. Toes point toward the floor, foot is flexed. Maybe bring the hands up. And then all the way through the vinyasa. Okay. Let's try that one breath per movement. We'll do that once on each side. And turn the right toes out. Left foot comes forward. Inhale, arms. Let's exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale to straighten and find your triangle. Inhale, find your extended side angle. Exhale to pivot down around the front foot, and then right away go into your warrior three. Maybe use the inhale to bring the hands up. And then exhale through your vinyasa. And we'll go to the other side. Left toes turn out, right foot forward. Inhale, arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Straighten leg, triangle. Pivot, let's bring it into extended side angle first. And then pivot down, around, the foot, press it forward, warrior three. Maybe bring the hands up. And then all the way through the vinyasa. Okay, from here let's open up the hips a little bit. So you want to bring this right foot forward. You can bring the back knee down onto the mat. Okay. Ideally, knee over the ankle. There's still strength in the legs. You're not just sinking in. You're drawing the legs toward each other. And then if you're ready, bring the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Shoulders are low. And go ahead and release down. And then let's move this right foot out to the side. You can sink in even more. If you can bring your forearms down, bring your forearms down. Okay, for the sake of this practice, we'll stay here for a few breaths. But this is the kind of posture you can stay in for quite a bit of time and really sink in and breathe into. So from here, let's come back up. We'll just bring it back to our downward facing dog. So you can tuck the back toes, bring this foot back.